Look at you hanging off my leg. Is he gorgeous? Is he handsome? Mic check. I came in his name, I'm saved by his grace. By his grace. I came in his name, I am saved by his grace. 2,000 years ago he died on a cross so he could show you how to live your life without sin, without lies. The devil took him on a mountain top and offered him every kingdom. He would not stop. He said, "Son of man, worship me. Come over, bend your knee." I said, I came in his name. I am saved by his grace. Surrounded himself with 12 good men, disciples is what we call them. There was Matthew, Mark, Luke and John, and he told the story after he was gone, how he was born and raised. It only took 3 days. In his name we are saved, but only by his grace. I came in his name. I am saved by his grace. By his grace. Good afternoon, boys and girls. How you all doing? This one goes out to all you natural girls. You know, small teeth, close-set eyes, egg-shaped faces. On the day you were born, God looked down at the place you lay. He took a deep breath and he blew on those clouds of blue and away. Heaven and earth he built, it took him just 6 days. Took him twice as long to make that smile for your beautiful face. He said, because you're a natural, actual girl with actual curves. Sent a letter to Cadbury's, they made a recipe for your eyes. Took the twinkles from the stars, placed them inside both your eyes. For me, for me, for me, for me. 'Cause you're a natural, actual girl. Tra-la-la-la-la-la. I work for days, toil for hours and hours, just to pay for your dress and all your wedding flowers. And your dress will be made from the finest silk threads. It will fluster the priest, turn every man's head, as you grace the aisle, those curves, and smile, and smile. 'Cause you're a natural, actual girl. Dang, I missed it. Hello, Alpha. And your veil will be handmade by nymphs. The blush at your beauty when they caught a glimpse of your legs, your arms, your feminine charms, those charms. 'cause you're a natural, actual girl. Tra-la-la-la-la. YouTube's not receiving enough data already. Shut up. It's been playing on the PlayStation, it was fine. Someone send a message to my father up above. Tell him I found this girl, the one I truly love, the one that he sent down from heaven up above. She fits me just like a glove. 'Cause you're a natural, actual girl. Alright, because she is a natural, actual girl. Tra-la-la-la-la-la. I'll write your name upon Venus, Jupiter, Mars. When you look up at night, you'll see your name is written in the stars. 'Cause you're a natural, actual girl. Long goes out to all you natural girls, you know who you are. Got wounds. God made it simple to see. And now you live in a world which is in itself is his own worst torture. Oh my gosh. They do it without even laying a finger on us. We're absolutely tortured. Imagine that. By the truth. I'm tortured by the truth, aren't you? I remember when I was normal, instead of being, what did they call me? Oh yeah, crazy. Hello, Anastasia, darling. I remember when I lost my mind. There was something so pleasant about that place, where even your emotions have an echo. There's so much space when you're out there without a care, yeah. I was out of touch, but it wasn't because I didn't know enough. We just know too much, don't we, kids? Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Possibly. And I hope you're having the time of your life. Honor Caesar, think twice. That's my only advice. Come on now, who do you think you are? I said, bless your soul. You really think you're in control? No chance. Well, I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy, just like me. crazy? Does that make you crazy? Does that make us crazy? Probably. Push Peter. How y'all doing? Do you have a nice day on a non-spinning stationary flat plane? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are on a non-moving stationary flat rock, bedrock. I told you in the Flintstones, bedrock. Beds are flat. The sea bed. The sea floor. Floors and beds are flat. What would I do without your smart mouth? Drawing me in, then kicking me out. Got my head spinning, no kidding, I can't pin you down. What's going on in that beautiful mind? I'm on your magical mystery ride, and I'm so dizzy, don't know what hit me, but I'll be alright. My head's underwater, but I'm breathing fine. You're crazy and I'm on my mind. 'Cause all of me loves all of you. I love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me, I'll give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning. Even when I lose, I'm winning. 'Cause I give you all of me, and you give me all of you. And from the auto cue. How many times do I have to tell you? Even when you're crying, you're beautiful too. And this world is beating you down. I'm around through every mood. You're my downfall, you're my muse, my worst distraction and blues. I can't stop singing, it's ringing in my head for you. My head's underwater, but I'm breathing fine. You're crazy and I'm out my mind. 'Cause all of me loves all of you. I love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me, I give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning. Even when I lose, I'm winning. 'Cause I give you all of me. Ooh, and you gave me all of you. John Legend, she's got a right pair of chicken nom-noms on her, hasn't she? And if Chrissy Teigen does go to pizza parties, I hope God ends your soul swiftly. There you go. Go on, and let's do something Spanish. Hola, mucho gusto. It's always fast in Spanish music. I can never fathom it how they pick them. They do it so quick. I should have learned guitar. Last night I dreamt of San Pedro. Just like I'd never gone, I knew this song. A young girl with eyes like the desert. It all seems like yesterday, not far away. But tropical, the island breeze, all of nature's wild and free. This is where I long to be, la Isla Bonita. And as the samba played, the sun would set so high, and through my ears and sting my eyes, my Spanish lullaby. Speak Spanish. I prayed the days would last. They went so fast. Tropical, the island breeze, all of nature's wild and free. This is where I long to be, la Isla Bonita. And when the samba played, the sun would set so high, and through my ears and sting my eyes, my Spanish lullaby. Bridge. I want to be where the sun walks the sky. When it's time for siesta, watch them go by. Beautiful faces, no cares in this world. Where a girl loves a boy and a boy loves a girl. Ti amo. I prayed the days would last. They went so fast. But tropical, the island breeze, all of nature's wild and free. This is where I long to be, la Isla Bonita. Great recovery. And as the samba played, the sun would set so high, and sting my eyes, my Spanish lullaby. Bink. Tropical, the island breeze, all of nature's wild and free. This is where I long to be, la Isla Bonita. Let's sing one for God. Where's my cup? Hey, it's gonna be cold. It's gonna be cold, Peter. That better. Right, sing one for God. This one goes out to our Heavenly Father. Thank you, Father, for everything. Run on for a long time, run on for a long time, run on for a long time, but sooner or later gotta cut. It's gonna cut you down. That's what it's gonna do. It's gonna cut you right down, you brave devil, you. Well, no, it's not, is it? Go tell the long tongue line. Go tell the midnight rider, tell the rambler, the gambler, the backbiter. Sit, tell him the God's gonna cut. It's gonna cut you down. That's what it's gonna do. It's gonna cut you down. Well, goodness gracious. vicious, let me tell you the news. My head's been wet by the midnight dew. I've been down on bended knee, talking to the man from Galilee. Yeah. He spoke to me with a voice so sweet, swear I hit the shuffle of an angel's feet. He called my name, my heart stood still. He said, Ponch, go do my will. Go tell the long-tongued liar, go and tell the midnight rider, tell the rambler, the gambler, the backbiter. I said, tell him that God's gonna cut you down. You can throw your rock, hide your hand, walking in the dark as your fellow man. Sure as God, we're black and white, thrown in the dark will be brought into the light. Run on for a long time, keep running for a long time. I said, run on for a long time, but sooner or later it's gonna cut you down. I said, sooner or later he's gonna cut you down. Bing. Let's put the microphone over there a second. Oh, my backside. Shut in that position. Somebody wants a biscuit, don't they? Oh, waggy and happy is he? Is he gorgeous? Is he? Why is that? Right, let's get you a biscuit. I'm getting it, doggy. I'm going to get you one. You want a biscuit? No, I want a biscuit. Is he hungry? Oh, she needs some water as well. Bloody hell, phone's going mental. Is it ringing? No, oh my gosh. 291 days ago. 200. Oh, shut up, really, please shut up. Oh my gosh. Shut up. Right. That's how old my phone is. It's telling me I got a message from 298 days ago. Actually, I might misread it. It might be 2000. Oh, shut up, phone. Sounds like Cluzo's in the room. 1 second. Oh, I didn't cover Albie up. 1 second. Oh, will you stop, phone, please? Wow, wow. Yeah. Maya. Summer. Do do do. Like buses, you wait for one and they all come at once. I'm not playing. Get off, you stupid dog. We're not playing. Oh, you've had your double walkers and everything. Yeah, no, that's not where we're going. No, I didn't mean to say the W word. Don't look at me like that. We're not going anywhere. I didn't mean to say the W word, okay? Good night, Alberti, by the way. Oh, he wants a cuddle. He wants a cuddle. Oh. No dog like it. He comes right up and cuddles you. Nuzzles his head right under your neck. Oh, you gorgeous. Right, as gorgeous as you are, you know what time it is? We've done dog work, it's God's work. Off you go. Off you go. It's God's work. Thank you. Right. I've got it. Where are we? Bing, bosh, dosh. There we go. We can come up to skeletons. Every single day I look at the human skeleton with students like yourselves, and we distinguish the differences in a male and female's face. Why? Because we've been tricked, and God left you a clue. He created two skeletons, male and female created them in his own image. The animals went on 2 by 2, that's boys and girls. the elephant, giraffe and kangaroo, they all went on 2 by 2. Boys and girls is what we teach children. So, bearing this in mind, you're only boys and girls. 2 skeletons in the world. This is how forensics and crime scene investigations work. There are only 2 skeletons. You wouldn't be able to identify a male if every male skeleton was different. You wouldn't be able to identify a female if every single female skeleton was different. There are 2 base levels, and these are them. And this is how they distinguish them. You may find in certain countries they've got bigger noses. You may find in certain countries they've got bigger, wider smiles or bigger jawbones. But these ratios remain the same. God made it perfect throughout the world. Remember, God created everything in this world, and it was perfect. His own words. It was finished. It was complete. There was nothing else needed to be added or taken away to the system that he created. That's how powerful God is. In doing so, he give males bigger faces. Look, the ratio is quite obvious. Big triangle versus little triangle. Men have got short heads. Women have got 5 heads. Look, 4 head versus 5 head. Men have rectangular, far apart eyes with a large bridge in the nose. Women have rounded, open eye sockets, look, with a small bridge connecting them. Close set eyes. Bigger nose, bigger teeth, wider dental arch to match the far apart eyes, and a square jaw to match the 2. Blockhead is what we call it in general. A woman's head looks like an upside down egg because the jaw is sloping and pointed. Once you get used to looking at these 2 skulls, you'll notice one of them is gargantuanly bigger than the other. You have to grow a real big woman to match that triangle, I'm telling you. And even then it doesn't match because you've given her this giant 5 head. Let's go back. Excess of copyright material may under certain circumstances be quoted verbatim for purposes such as criticism, news report, teaching and research without the need for formal payment to a copyright holder. To the noddy holder. Bink, where did we stop last night? Amy Schumer. Oh, that was a penis, wasn't it? I saw. I've got to go back. I've got to look. Just as I clicked the picture off, I saw what looked like a penis. Amy Schumer. I've got to have a look. Sorry. 1 second before I say hello to you all. Images. Can I find that pink top dress thing again? That might be the suit that I saw it in. That's not it. Mind you, we did see his cock anyway, didn't we? Where was it? I just seen it for a split second. There it is. He's got something hanging in his pants. Call me old-fashioned, but that's a big shadow being cast by whatever that is. There, hanging from the penis position. That is a big shadow on the inside leg. Good. I can't see that picture. It was a walking pic though, but it wasn't that one. Dang it. Can't go back to it either. I don't know where it was. It was like a street shot like that. Oh, don't start lagging me. I've only just turned the stream on, you tossers. We're at it again. Right, anyway, Amy Schumer, we did that one last night. Let's open up a window. Let's say hello to you all first. Who was first in? It was Kyle Shinobi. Hello, Kyle. Oot in a boot, Kyle. Linda Breakoff came second. Hello, Linda. Linda from Facebook, right? Anna Souza. Hello, darling. We already said hello to you, right? Alpha and Luca already said hello to because they said hello to me. Cool, Lara. Welcome. Susanna. Hello. How you doing? Still awake. Hello. And I think that's it. John Crew. Welcome to the show. Right. Okay. Let's open up. Boom. Who are we going to start with? Shania Twain. Are you kidding me? You must be new here. You must be new here. Shania Twain. This is how you search before asking me. Shania Twain. Shut up. I've done Shania Twain. I did it the other day. Look, they're blocking me from seeing my own videos, the baskets. I swear down, I did call it Shania Twain, didn't I? I did. I know I did. As if it's not searching Shania. We literally did it the other day. Twain. It's lies. It's lies, YouTube. We literally did Shania Twain the other day. Are they hiding it? They're hiding it from me. There's not a lot I can do because I've already done it. I don't know why it's not showing. Tom Hanks. Tom Petty. It's not even showing Tom Hanks now, lot. David Schwimmer, Wiesel. That's no good. Why is it not showing? It should show all the Toms, really, shouldn't it? Tom Holland, Tom Petty, Tom Cruise. Really, YouTube? Is this not vindication? I can't even search my own channel. Oh gosh, here we go. Well, I've definitely done it anyway. Right, let's come back. Billy Joel, have you done? I don't know. You got me, Annie Susie. Let's have a look. Billy Joel, 2 first names. It says I haven't. Let's just put Billy in there and see what comes up. Billy Graham. Billy Bob Thornton's not coming up. Why is YouTube not showing what I'm searching for? Billy Idol. That's not me though, is it? Oh, that is me. Wink. I don't know. It works for the other guy. No, Billy Joel then. Let's start with Billy Joel, 2 first names. Billy Joel. I could have sworn I've done him, you know. Let's go through the pictures. We'll see how much I remember. Right there, that's game over. Look at those eyes. Doughy, coffee bean, froggy looking eyes, long face. Billy Joel, piano woman. Again, I see Sylvester Stallone. It's the open eye sockets, the dark hair, the soft jawline, and the pink lips. Look how beautiful their kiss would have been. Billy Joel would have been absolutely stunningly beautiful. Gorgeous eyes. I think I'm falling in love, Father. Life. Oh, life. Oh, life. Billy Joel, long face, open eye socket, small ears, small mouth, pink lips, no jawbone. It's an egghead. Final answer. I swear I've done Billy Joel recently. Or was it Peter? Actually, it might have been Peter Gabriel, 2 first names. It was one. They're both very similar to me. Tell me, which one of them's got the bigger eyes, the bigger mouth? Who's got the bigger forehead though? The 5-head look. Billy Joel and one of his boyfriends or husbands. I don't know. Billy Joel's husband, yeah. On the skeleton alone, look. On the skeleton alone, I failed this one. Billy Joel, you dirty old cow. He's half your age. See, they always give men bad names, don't they? One-eyed symbolism. Oh, weird. Is that got to be his son on it? That's got to be one of his children. Look at that giant triangle. Do you see it now? Just let your eye drift around that page. Who's got the bigger face? I wish you know what? I'm going to take that picture because I'll use it. That is one of the greatest acknowledgements that you've learned forensics. That you can literally see the big face, the big triangle versus the smaller triangle. The one that's pushed down by the 5-head lot, and that's got a 4-head. And once you get used to seeing these two faces, you'll see that this one's got a triangle, smaller, that's been pushed down by the 5-head. That's the female, Billy. And the big wide triangle with a short forehead, well, that's his son with a big lion somewhere as well. It's game over. Billy Joel's definitely good. Did I put you in the back file quickly? Where are we? Downloads? No. Desktop ads. Right, let's get rid of ads. Open up H's.
There it is. And now let's search. What are we searching for? Oh yeah, Billy Joel. Billy J should find you. Search. Actually, searches for Billy Joel. Oh, Billy Joel. Oh, it's Christy Brinkley. I knew her. You know, I couldn't remember who his wife actually was when I was young. It's Christy Brinkley, the model. Let's start with this. Place to put Mama's spicy meatball right there. Look at the two mastoids that create that dip. The long, thick neck, like a Scottish pine tree. Look at this one. And don't tell me it's because Billy Joel is old. That's a gizzard throat. That's a turkey neck. That's a turkey neck. Right there, shadow casting diesel. Absolute diesel of a jawline. Look at it. Lion smile versus the lioness's smile. Deep set, far apart eyes. Rounded, open, close set eyes. Small triangle, huge triangle. No neck, all neck. And a place to put Mama's spicy meatball. Every day I look at the human skeleton, and over the period of 6 years I became better and better at it. So then I condensed what I learned into really quick consumable lessons on gaits and faces. That looks like Rob Skiba. Is anybody else seeing Rob Skiba there in Billy Joel? Uncanny. I had someone on Facebook once telling me, I know Rob's wife. You mean husband? You cheeky, you don't know anything. Yeah, of course I don't. I do know this though. Men have got far apart eyes and big teeth and faces with long necks and our jaws cast shadows. Women have long pudgy faces with open eye sockets, big fat five heads and sloping jawlines. Billy Joel from Flamingo with a broken leg. Look at the diamond formed. Look how small the face is. Look how it's pushed downward. Short arms and they hang akimbo look. Curves. Everywhere you look on a woman you see curves. Billy Joel. See if we can find any more gates for you. I don't know who that is. Do you know what I really thought? First of all I thought it was Sylvester Stallone, and then I thought it was Tim Curry. That is a beast. Why is his face white and his shoulders brown? That really does look like Sylvester Stallone, doesn't it? That's his first wife. What's his name? Elizabeth Weber. Weber. There really aren't many pictures of her walking. Let's see if we can find some gates for you all. Jimmy Fallon's definitely been done, yeah. I've definitely done Jimmy. Billy Joel, full mints. Billy Joel from Flamingo, not a good shot though. Let's go back one. That's a belter, that one. Billy Joel, yeah, from the rear. Billy Joel from the rear, arms akimbo lock, leg broken, pointed outwards. Billy Joel is a woman. I can tell by the front or back. As soon as I see those opening knees lock, the legs swinging round, you have an answer. Billy Joel, full mints, arms akimbo. And again, arms akimbo, ski with legs. From Flamingo, both of them. We don't need them ones. I'm looking for full minces. Is that one? Nope. It's Pink's boyfriend mincing. No, looks like we're out of pictures, boys and girls. Let's try street real quickly, see if we can get everything else. A couple more would be nice. Didn't I do chat show hosts, Anna? I could have sworn I did Jerry Springer, Jimmy Fallon, I did a whole load of them. Or, well, let me check anymore. I used to. When you put my name in and a name after it, it should singularly search for my channel and anything on my channel with that name in it. It should just do it. But it doesn't. Why? It did a few weeks ago. It was fine. Now it started playing up. Billy Joel Street. I can't find anything else. Airport. Last chance, Billy. That's the picture that kept showing, but it's not a very good one. Look at the size of Christy Brinkley's feet. Look at those differences. There's a nice one. Jane Fonda with Roger Vadim. Roger Vadim's mincing. Like a bitch. Let's go back one. We're done. Billy Joel, we're out of pictures anyway. Open that. Click on that. Go to Billy J. Billy Bob. Billy Boyd. Billy Burke. Billy Bush. Billy Connolly. Billy Carson. Who doing? Billy Joel J. Boiiihi J. Billy Joel, there you are, I see you. I've got a couple of them. We'll take them both. Bunk and Brunk. And Bosch. Bosch, Billy Joel, two first names. Billy Joel. I've just got a feeling I've already done that one, I really have. Right, we're done. Close that window. Right, someone keeps asking me for the Prince and Princess of Monaco. Morocco, sorry, Morocco. Prince, or do you mean the King and Queen? Morocco Royals, we'll just do the family, how's that? What? Settle your age. Morocco Royal family. Hassan II. There we go. I've done a couple of these already. This one, Salma. Layla Salma, I've definitely done that one. And I've done Air White, Is White, you know what I mean. Images, the Moroccan royal family. Actually, let's just pull out Hussein, Layla the wife, and that must be the prince right there. And Princess Layla. That one looks like Michelle Obama, Layla Asma. Alright, we'll just do them ones. Bring up the first. Hassan II of Morocco. It's got an egg, it's got a small face straight away, look. The small leg edge. She's got big ears for a woman. Look at the size of that opening there. Right, images. One-eyed symbolism. For the Satanism. For the Satanists out there. We're looking at Hassan II, King of Morocco. Queen of Morocco by that skull. Is that you there? Well, that's game over, isn't it? I've got an inline bodyguard, whoever this is. Inline, look, that's a woman. I've got a flamingo foot, that's another bodyguard, flamingoing. There's your queen in full mince with the feet and knee look, looking at 4 o'clock, and the foot and knee looking at 8 o'clock. That right there is a woman. Is that another shot of her? In full mince. She's got tiny feet. No, there's not many gates. Hassan II walking. See if we can get air gates. Hello, Kathy in Florida. We've got that one. That's Bill and Hillary. There's not many pictures of your queen. Well, not many coming up at all. How about if I put King Hassan? That's better. Right, now let's all... Oh, we're done. Right there. It's game over, baby. One foot in front of the other. That right there is a tightrope walker. Look at the general in the background. Full mince with ski with legs. Look, tightrope walking with ski with feet. Foot, 4 o'clock, 4 o'clock knee. 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock foot. Same here, look. Knee and foot, 8 o'clock. Flamingo foot, the diamond. The female bodyguard, the female queen, and the female general. Given away by the way they walk. Unbelievable, isn't it? Forensics. Forensics doesn't lie, people do. Ronald Reagan, full mince. Look at those hips. Look at that gait. And there she is again, the Queen of Morocco. Mincing her way through the White House. There's another one here. From Flamingo. Let me just have a look in the back file. I've got Hassan. Downloads, because I'll take these if I haven't. We'll add you. Hassan. Search. Oops. Let it go. Let's see if it comes up. Right, it's searching. We're looking at the Queen of Morocco, who's an absolute mincer. Look at this one. That looks like Dwight Eisenhower in full mince. The bodyguard here, look. Still, even in the 60s, look. Broken legs. People always ask me, how long has this been going on? I take it back to Babylon with the skull checks. Skull checks show the pharaoh as a female, not male. Look at that rugby player in full mince. No, it's not. It's Paul Gascoigne, football player, in full mince. Look at the physio with the high-waisted trousers in full mince. Paul Gascoigne. It's another one. How long has this been going on? There you go. Your king of Morocco is a woman given away by a beautiful full mince. Even the bodyguard. Given away by a beautiful full mince. Hang on 1 second. I didn't check the back file for Hassan. No, that's not the right file. Oh my gosh. Do it again. Hassan. Search. Do we want these gates? We do if we haven't got any. Go on then, we'll take them. 1, 2, 3. Look at that beautiful full mince. Go on, absorb it. Soak it up. Is that it? 3 gates for your King Hassan. I'll take that. Oh no, there it is. I'll take that as your face shot, I think. It's a little bit small, but I don't care. I know that woman's skull's going straight in, that's why. Save image. Hassan II. Woman. I did a skull check. High set, large, but high set ears. Small dentures, small mouth. Open eye sockets, look. Arching eyebrow. Vertical fibre that croons about here, look. Goes backwards. She bellows outwards at the edges. You see, a man's eyes are further apart, so it fills more of the face over here and higher up. Get in your bed. Right, next. Princess Layla. We've definitely done this one. Layla Salma, 2 first names. Now he has got a wide face, low set ears, in line with the teeth. Long neck, beefy shoulders. Look at his shoulders, man. That is not a woman's physique. It reminds me of Gloria Estefan. Rhythm is gonna get ya. Rhythm is gonna get ya. Rhythm is gonna get ya. Poncho is gonna get ya. Poncho is gonna get ya. Poncho is gonna get ya. I'm gonna get you, Layla Salma. I've already got you, actually. You're already on the list. The Princess of Monaco. Walks with a space between his feet, apparently. Is that him? Sweet baby Jesus. Oh, it's a AI picture, but look what AI is giving him. A blockhead, a pine tree for a neck, and shoulders of a refrigerator. It's copying, it's mimicking what it sees. The long neck, the broad shoulders, the massive square head look. gate. Straight legs, knees together. Same with the dad in the background. If that's dad, I don't know who that is. Probably dad. The queen mum. And that's the other one we did. That's the wife. That's the prince, right? The princess. That's the princess with the chubby cheeks, look. She has just had that baby. She has got a rosy glow about her. Especially in that one. She got the mother's rosy glow about her, look. She delivered that baby from her body. Layla Salma walking. Gotcha. Game over. I don't know who that is there, mincing some general naval army officer. I don't care. But there's Layla Salma. Straight legs, knees together, knee punching forward, look, foot punching forward. That is a man stomping his way down the red carpet. And again, there's your general look with the arms akimbo, look. Flossing, put a towel between her hands, she's flossing, look. Full mint. Is that that's got to be a male bodyguard. Look at him. I'm telling you now, he looks mean as... Men don't have to be big to be mean, I'm telling you. He looks mean as, he does. I wouldn't want to mess with him. There's your broken leg. And again, a beautiful straight marching man. No diamond, look. No diamond whatsoever. No diamond here either. Oh, that's not him. It's this one. That's a nice Adam's apple he's got there, though. Look at the dial there. Mickey Mouse ears, look. Look at the shape, look. Mickey Mouse ears. In the background, that's a woman. Just by her hairline. Just by her hairline. It's a woman. You can't do that. Yes, I can. I can do what I want. Oh. Right there, got you again. There's your prince or princess, look, the fat chubby bitch. Inline footfall. Look at the man again. He's got a pencil like a body, look. I mean, a body like a pencil. Straight legs, knees together, space between them. Hello, wildlife and fisheries. Look at his meatball knuckles. Look at his big. Look at his straight hanging male arms. That is just rectangles and straight lines everywhere I look. Not here though. I got curves. I got curves on the arms. I've got curves on the belly. I've got curves at the legs. But not here. On your curves alone, I fail you. That does them both there. That's your prince and your princess done at the same time, look. Again with that giant Scottish pine tree for a neck. Look at that. Have you, lads, have you ever kissed a girl with a neck like that? Did it take you 5 minutes to go around it kissing it? They should tie a yellow ribbon round that one. Your prince here has got a neck like a Scottish pine tree. Whoever the student is that asked for this. He's got a neck like... That's a bloke in drag. Right, look at his shoulders. It's a bloke with boobs, look. They're not actually boobs. They're not actually boobs. They're just fun bags. They're saline sacks of water implanted in a man's chest to look like tits. It's not real, folks. Get over it. Women don't have necks like this, and it doesn't take 5 minutes to go around it kissing it. We're done. That's your princess. He's a prince. Your king's a queen. Who's this one? Moulay Hassan. Look at the state of that egghead. We're done. Small, high set ears. Open eye sockets. Look. Rounded, open eyes. Pink lips. Cupid's bow. Sloping jawline. Pointed chin. No Adam's apple. And then look at these shoulders. If someone can explain to me why the Prince Hassan has got a smaller neck and shot. Look at that double pronged animal. I didn't even notice that one there. Look at that scar. Look at that trachea scar in the neck. Inverted neck. Why this one's got bigger shoulders, look. Look at them bad boys. Straight across. Look, you can take a ruler or a spirit level and it will lie straight across that, right? Flat as a pancake. Let's go back. Let's go back. Take me back. Oh, we'll go back to the Prince. Oh, images, that picture. Now look at these shoulders. What's going on with them shoulders there? Why aren't they level? Don't tell me it's the clothing. Do not tell me it's the clothing. We're looking at the Princess of Morocco, this one. They called her Hassan, which is professing that she's a boy. But I'm sorry. The first thing I see when looking at this woman is Dial M for Mong Chops. Right there. Mickey Mouse's ears in the hairline. Small, high set ears, open eye sockets, female dental arch, small mouth, pink lips, small female jawbone, no trachea. So woman, final answer. And there she is, mincing. From full mince into flamingo by the look of it. Let's just put walking. Walking. There she is. Full mince. Game over. I mean, I think she needs a burger or two, don't you? She's not very big, is she? She's a bit on the slim side. That's a woman, and that's a woman. And you're like, how can you tell? Because they're both showing me diamonds when they walk, the pair of them. I don't walk like that. I don't create diamonds when walking. And I certainly don't create them coming down the stairs. Diamonds are a girl's best friend, but a flip-flop's worst enemy. This is a girl, final answer. 2 full minces. I wanted a stair fail, really. That would have been nice. She's mincing in the background. Look, the general. All of the king's horses and all of the king's men. Do you get it? The kingsmen. The original Mickey Mouse does have that airline, doesn't he? I'm sure he does. Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse has got a Widow's Peak. I'm sure he has. The old Mickey Mouse is what I'm remembering. No, he definitely does have Dial M for Masons. Look! Dial M for Masons. Mickey Mouse is a fucking flip-flop. His eyes are too close together. He has got the M. But when I'm saying it, I'm saying it's that M in the hairline. You can outcrop that as the letter M. But Mickey Mouse has also got it, look. Let's go back. We're done. Your king is a queen, your princess is a prince, and the prince is a princess. Who's the last one? Princess Lila Merriam of Morocco. Morocco. There you go. He's got a bowling ball skull. I'm done. On the face alone. Look at the cheekbones. Look at the cheekbones across that face. It's huge. He's got low set ears. They're in line with his teeth, look. He's got a ripply neck. He's got a caterpillar stuck in his neck. Is that your hand? Let's have a look at your hands. They're big spades and shovels out of them too. He's got a space between his legs. It's a man. Final answer. Boys in drag. Know your limits. Place to put Mama Spicy Meatball. Oh, look at that. That was a cannonball. An absolute cannonball for an head. Look at it. Does that even remotely look like an upside down egg? Answers on a postcard to 0800 Derpy. We've got 2 blokes here, look. Look at them 2 stomping up the red carpet. Straight legs, knees together, look. Space between the feet. Space between the feet, look. They're not in line. Pair of dudes dressing up. She's my Japanese girl. Oh, she's my Japanese girl. It's a terrible world that we live in. I've come to the sad realization that I'm one of a very few people, chosen people, I'll tell you, by God, to see these things. I'm 1 in a million, so that means you're 1 in a million. I could go around this town and ask how many people, ask any people, how many people do you know do what I do? And they're going to say none. The only reason for this that I can think of is that God knew I'd pick up his shield and I'd speak the truth everywhere I went. In every facet of this lie that we're living through, whether it be flat earth, mud floods, I would pick out and weed out those liars and show them to you. Jesus said you'll know them by their fruits, and I tell you, you'll know them by their gates. The Bible quite clearly states that the daughters of Zion walk with outstretched necks, mincing and tinkling with their feet as they go, mincing, walking effeminately. How can women walk with outstretched necks? Because they don't have outstretched necks, only men do. Women do mince, but mincing is a term that we call for a man walking. We don't say women are mincers, they naturally mince, but we don't call women mincers. We call men mincers when they're trying to walk like women. These two aren't even trying to walk like women, lot. That's how brainwashed the world is. The spell that Satan has cast upon the masses in every country. And we are surrounded by these drongos, these monchops, whatever you want to call them. I'm surrounded by them. I wish they'd all just pick up the word of God, the truth, and run with it the way we did. But apparently we're surrounded. I hate the word NPCs, non-player characters, because it means we're in a computer game, and I don't see it as a computer game. This does not feel like a computer game to me. Does it feel like a computer game to you? No, it doesn't. The Matrix, the computer that they're talking about, is the lies. AI might be way more smarter than they told us, but it's still never going to be on par with one of us. I'm telling you now. You don't have the data banks and the storage space for infinite thought the way a person has it. We're not programmed. We can be programmed, but we're not programmed. You understand? We think freely of our own accord. Up to a certain point. I mean, when it comes to the shape of the earth, people can't think freely. I live on a ball. When it comes to evolution, they believe that they're descended from monkeys instead of being created by God. So they interfere with the natural way of thinking, the way a natural person thinks. That's what they mess with. The terminology drag queen comes from royalty. That's where it all comes from. Royalty. They told us about the drag queens, the men who dress up as women. They told us about that. But what they didn't tell us about was the drag kings. The men. The women that grow beards and chop off the breasts and parade around pretending to be male footballers, male boxers, male kings, male politicians. Look at the size of that dude's shoulders. They've all got flat shoulders, look. Look at this one. Oh, as if that's not a big... Look at this one. Straight hanging arms. Let's go back. Your princess, your prince, your kings, they're all drags. They're all liars. They're all hiding in plain sight. Layla Merriam walking, and we'll put you to rest. That's the Moroccan royal family done. And we're done, look. Straight legs. Oh, it's not quite good. That's a big foot, though. It's not a good shot. And that one's standing. That's not good to me. Do 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 do. I don't see many gates on this one. Oh, there we go. Straight legs, knees together. Not straight legs, knees not together. Look at the subtle difference that it is. Look at the king. It's a queen with the shoulder tilt. Look at the king, the real king, with the parallel shoulders. The parallel legs. And again, look at the queen, giving it big diamonds, look. Is that not Carlos of Spain? It is. Oh, that's not him. That's Queen Letizia. That's the Spanish royal family. They're all drag queens and kings. None of it's real. None of this world, as you know it, is real. There is a sun, but it's not what you think it is. There is a blue sky, but that's not what you think it is. There is an ocean, and it doesn't bend. We're done. The Moroccan royal family are a bunch of flip-flops. Next. Oh, I better cut that out, Anna. Did I cut Billy Joel out? I didn't even cut Billy Joel out. Look at that, Anna Souza. I did that for you, and you didn't even tell me to cut it out. Billy Joel. Oh, you've done that. Get right. Do it again. Edit. Cut out. There we go. Right, give me that. I swear down, every time I see this, I've done Billy Joel already. Right, Billy Joel. Let's cut that one out. Where does that stop? Got it. Billy Joel. Billy Joel. Billy Joel. Create. And then I need to cut out the prince, the royal family. 1 second. Moroccan royal family. Do 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 do. I go walking in my sleep. Royal family Morocco. Is it double C? I've got no idea. Right, I'll just put it in that way. No, it says I spell it wrong. Is it 1R? I don't know. It's 1R. There we go. Done. Right, away we go. Gandhi. Oh, Gandhi's a good one. I ain't done Gandhi yet. Gandhi. You're lucky I saw it because it wasn't highlighted. It just caught my eye. G2G as I went down the list. Gandhi. There you go. Images. Was I ranting? I wasn't paying attention. Right, where are we? This little bitch. I'll tell you what I did like when she said that it's a barbaric act. She said this in 1920 or something. It's a preposterous idea and a barbaric act to inject a newborn baby with poisons on the day it's born. Or something close to that. That has got to be the biggest truth that Gandhi ever gave the world. Yeah. Gandhi, definitely a mincer. Got some great gaits on her way off. Start with a skull check. 5 head, flat 5 head look, widest in the hairline. She's got a big nose. She must come from that country I'm not allowed to mention. Rounded, open eye sockets look. Arching eyebrow, hardly anything. And no brow bone look in the corners. Just like a V shape. You get an M with a woman, don't you? You get another M, like in the hairline. Gandhi, it's a woman, final answer. On the skull alone, that is a woman. Apparently, she starved herself to death. What a crock of shite that is. Why did they make her look like E.T.? Who did that? He looks like E.T. Is it not meant to look like E.T.? I think that might be a real picture that someone's just... Oh gosh, he looks like E.T. Right, anyway. Gandhi, it's a woman. Why has he got an M in his moustache? Oh, he's a total mason. He's got an M in his moustache. He looks like Alf Garnett. Alf Gandhi. It really does look like of you don't know who Alf Garnett is, he's in the 70s. He was the most racist person on English telly. Alf Garnett. Alf Garnett. There you go. A fictional character played by Warren Mitchell. Two first names. W.M. Turkey Tree. Warren Mitchell. That'd be a good choice. You're telling me? Are you telling me that's not the same person? They brought Gandhi back as Alf Garnett. It really does look like Alf Garnett. And Alf Garnett has got to be the most racist man on English television back in the day. Till Death Do Us Part, that's what it was called. Can't remember the show. I can't even. I'm Sickness in Health. I don't know how those two shows got on television. I really don't. The things that they say in that show. Images. No, not Alf. We'll do Alf Garnett in a minute. Let's come back to Gandhi. I'm doing Gandhi. What is that? You got my attention. It's his head. Who is that? Was Gandhi gay? Well, he sits like a fucking puff, that's for sure. Peter, when's the last time you sat like that? Never! That's right, Marv, because I'm a dude. Sat like Nikola Tesla. We've seen this position so many times. Only a woman can sling a leg right over like that. Some men can do it when they've had the bits chopped off or they're really well tucked. But if you've got your bits out and you try to cross your leg over like that, there is going to be a yelp. I did it once. I think it wasn't far back either. It was in the last year or two. I can't remember what I was doing, but I tried to cross my leg over to do, or leaning. I was trying to lean over the couch to grab something, and I crossed my leg full over, and I literally crushed one of my plums. And I've never let out a yelp like it. It was literally like someone had kicked me in the nut, and it was just my leg crossing over, and I was on the couch just choking for air, and all I did was crush it. I didn't properly squash it. I just crushed it a little bit. Just a little bit. Remember, the instant I felt pain, my leg opened. You know, I'm crushing my own nut. But there you go. Men can't sick like this. It's the end of the story. It's the end of the line. Gandhi's a tart. A woman with no breasts. Gandhi's role in the partition of India. But at the end of the day, nothing good came out of Gandhi at the end of the day. Nothing she said about the quack scenes or anything else. Nothing happened. Absolutely nothing happened. And it's the same, right? The song says, nothing ever happens, nothing happens at all. The needle returns to the start of the song. We all carry on like before. And that's exactly what happens. The Masons, when the people want a hero, we will give them one. Gandhi in this case. At the minute, it's in England, it's Tommy Robinson, the other twat, what they call him, Katie Hopkins. Speaking out for all the English people. This is by design. All of it. All the robberies, the phone thefts, the importation of people to do these crimes. It's all by design. In reality, every country, if someone tries to invade your country, you go to war with them, don't you? End of story. And that's the case for every war. Someone tried to invade each other's country, or they invaded someone else's country. Jeez. Seeing as Gandhi was from a royal family, I don't care what you say, it's royalty, did they not want to buy her any nashers? She had all of... Don't tell me she was poor. She was a poor man from India. Don't even give me that. She had all the money in the world. She couldn't buy a set of dentures. Gandhi with her boobs out. I'll tell you what, she's got a big fucking toe for a woman, hasn't she? Look at the size of that! And she trapped it in the fridge door. You know, like in the Tom and Jerry advert, a cartoon. Oh, that's a big toe. Look at the size of that toenail. Last time I saw a toenail like that, it was on a pterodactyl. But they don't exist. Right, anyway, we're looking at Gandhi. We're looking for Gandhi's mints. There's a oh, there it is. Full mints from Flamingo. Look at the diamond showing. Without fail, the knee and the foot is looking at 4 o'clock, right? Without fail. There's an inline footfall there. It's not the best. Not the best angle, but it is in line. It's an Abbey Road. We call it an Abbey Roader. Now look at this. Forget the other people around him. They're all going to be flipped anyway. They don't allow normal people close to them. They're not in like segregated pictures like this. That'll be his tribe. There's his husband probably. The first thing you're going to notice about this picture straight away, it's the first thing that caught my attention. Okay, it might not be what caught your attention about Gandhi. It was the shoulder tilt. The slight shoulder, just the way she's leant into that walk. It's a woman all over. And then you come down the body and you can see that she's crossing her legs over, feet and knees at 8 o'clock and 4 o'clock look. Her heels are in line. It's a tightrope walker. Where's that really nice mince for Gandhi? I can't see it. I didn't put walking in, that's why. Let's put walking in and find their full minces. I know there's a couple real nice ones. That was one of them that we just saw there. That's an Abbey Road. Abbey Road is from the side. Look at the foot kicked outwards. See what I mean? Look, that's not a perfect right angle, is it? It's more, I don't know what you'd call it, the degreeage. But it's not a 90-degree right angle like you get when the men pretend to do this, because men's legs don't curve. Like, look at how that bone curves. Women are curvy everywhere you look, so it double curves on the way down. That's why we call it the chicken nom nom. She's wearing Bruce Lee's School of High Wasters. I don't know why that was taken, but they've given her a female gait look with a hip twist and a shoulder tilt. David Icke, already been done. Just search it. David Icke. Oh, it's not coming up. Look at that. I can't even find David Icke. It's been done. It's already there. Let's get rid of Icke and see if it comes up. Oh, there you go. It comes up under David. See? Right. So, Alf Garnett, we'll come back to you. Gandhi is the woman we're looking at. There's another flamingo. The broken leg of a woman as she walks. Is that another one? I do believe it is from Flamingo. There's a nice one. Look at the female, the way she's leant into the walk. You see it? The feet and knees looking outwards, 4 and 8 o'clock. Another one there from Flamingo. Look at the diamond created as she walks. Mahatma Gandhi fails forensics. It's a woman. Final answer. Even the statue's mincing, is it? It is. Same with the Beatles. They're mincing in their statues. We're done. Mahatma Gandhi. Oh, I didn't put Gandhi in the back. How are we spelling that? Gandhi. Gandhi. Let's have a look. Gandhi. Searching. Harry Styles has been done. We did it the other day. There it is. Now it's ski whiff. Look at the state of that ski whiff. They're not straight legs, are they? Marta Gandhi. Give it away by the way she walks. I could have sworn there was some really, really nice minces with her. I can't find them. Right, I'm done. Backfire, what you saying? Give me that. Gandhi. As if you haven't found it. I bet I've spelt it wrong. I bet I've put the H in a different place. Gandhi. Ew. It says he's not there. I know she's there. How have I spelt this then? G-A... H. Ga. No, I haven't spelled it that way. Gandhi. Oh, I might have done. I've definitely done Gandhi, and I can't believe I spelled it wrong. Do you know what? Let's just put GA in there for Gandhi and see if it'll find it. Let it go. Right, searching. Whilst it searches for Gandhi, actually, I won't close that window because I might have a crap Gandhi. We'll have a look in a second. Gandhi's old. An old meme. I did it a long time ago. Where are we? Oh yeah, I'm on the wrong screen. Derp. There we go. Oh no, I do want that one because I want to cut out Gandhi. Is that it? That is it. Gandhi. Paste. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Full forensics description. Fails of forensics. Gandhi. 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 There you go. Create. Done. Right, let's come back. Let's get rid of that one. Warren Mitchell. Gandhi lookalike. I don't know if I've got Warren Mitchell. 1 second. We're just going to double check on Gandhi in the back file. G8. Oh my gosh. Get off. There's mouse. There we go. Give me that. Give me that. GA. There. That's the picture I wanted. Right. Let's have a look. Gandhi. GA. Got to be here, Gandhi. GA. I'll know it when I see it because it's black and white photos. Oh my gosh. Let's make that a bit bigger. There we go. I can see lots of them now. Oh my, Gates. Oh no, Gates. There's loads of Gates. Gandhi. Oh, I wish I spelt it right. Sean, are you paying attention? This is why you spell names correctly. I know I've done Gandhi, but I've spelt the name wrong. I wonder if I spell it G-H. G-H-A-N-D-I. Gandhi. Put the H at the wrong end. Let's have a look. Right, Alf Garnett, Warren Mitchell. I want to say it for Warren Mitchell as well whilst I'm at it. Warren, that's an egghead. It is though, isn't it? That's not Warren Mitchell. That's someone playing Warren Mitchell, is it? Simon Day. Simon's got a small face and very strange looking forehead. Funny how he looks like Alf Garnett because of the female skull, that's why. There she is. Alf Garnett, rounded, close-set eyes. The sloping jawline of a woman look, the small dentures, the very flat forehead, five head of a woman. He had big teeth. I can't remember who that is. Is it Eunice Stubbs? No. I can't remember who it was, but he had big teeth. That one looks like the Jezebel. Scumbags. that Dennis Waterman? It bloody well is. What are them two doing there? Alf Garnett, satire, humour. Nope. You can't get away with these days. I know. Because it was racist. That's why. I still can't believe that show was on our television. I really can't. What was the other one? Love Thy Neighbour. That was another one. Love Thy Neighbour. And again, they used a biblical term. Alf Garnett walking. Otherwise known as Warren Mitchell. I might have to search Warren Mitchell, you know. Yeah. Let's go back. Actually, let's just go to all. All. Alf Garnett, played by Warren Mitchell. Two first names. W.M. 33, as above, so below, look. On the W and the M. Warren Mitchell's who we're looking at. Is that him? Without the glasses. Wow, I wouldn't recognise. Those glasses really make him Alf Garnett, don't they? Without them, I swear down I had trouble telling that was Alf Garnett. I would never have guessed that was Warren Mitchell. Not in a million years. There she is. I knew I did her. I've got them both. Again, actually, that's Sean's. We'll put Sean's up there. Thank you, Shawnee. There's the gates I was looking for. Gan Pie. Tweet. Let's come back to class. Warren Mitchell. Pretty simple. It's an egghead. It's got an head shaped like a tic tac. Sloping jaw. That's too small, isn't it? I know it would be. A sloping jawline, rounded, pointed chin. Close set eyes. Rounded, close set eyes. Look. Open eye sockets. She's got big ears for a woman. From Flamingo. Dang it. Is that Warren? Gotcha. Full mints right there. Who's the dude in the fairy jacket? Let's go back one. It's the husband. This one here. What is that in your neck? Look at that scar there, look. I assume that by this era, the 80s, 70s, they was already starting to go in underneath the chin, look, so you couldn't see it. But notice how Warren Mitchell's face and neck is missing. And this one's got a full male neck, look, with a square jawline. A right angled jaw, look. This one doesn't. Soft subcutaneous layers of fat. Is that... Yeah. Who's got the bigger eyes, the bigger face, look? The wider cheekbones. Square jaw. Look at that square jaw again. The diesel. And then look at the chicken turkey neck. Warren Mitchell's a girl, final answer. Two first names. She went bald young, didn't she? That's what happens to women when you abuse testosterone. One of the side effects that God put in there. Male pattern baldness on women. Look at these two fellas. 89. Warren Mitchell died at 89. She had a good innings, didn't she? I wonder what it's like. I wonder what it's like for them when they die, right? You've spent your whole life hailing Satan. You know God exists, right? You've lied to the children of God all your life. 89 years of lying, Warren, and deceiving the English public about where they live, etc. You've spent 89 years lying. You know God exists. And at the end, on that 89th year, on the very last day, on your very last breath, I wonder what they're thinking. I wonder what they're thinking, because they know they're going to go meet him, right? They chose that they wanted to be with Satan after this world. That's what they chose by doing this to us. We didn't choose it. Satan wants you to choose Satan because you don't believe in God, so he automatically receives you, your soul. It's the way it works. God gave you free will. But I'm sure there's an interception point where God speaks to you and tells you why. And I'm sure many people have great gnashing of teeth and wailing in their hearts when they meet him. And that could be the only viable reason that God continues this world to continue like this, is that people beg him to come back for another chance. I'll find you this time. I know I would. If I left this earth, found out God existed, and all the lies I've told, all the things I've stolen, all the sins I've committed, I'd be sorry. I'd be very sorry before him. But what he wants is you to be sorry and living. The self-realization that he exists and he's watching over all of us, that's what he wants. He wants you to acknowledge him in the living. While Satan has fooled you, he wants you to undo the spell and find him all by yourself. I did it, and it was an absolute miracle the way I found him. I didn't even know I was watching a flat earth video. 10 minutes into video, without even mentioning God, I realised the earth, without even mentioning the flat earth, I realised the earth was not spinning. It was a miracle. I think back to it all the time. How did I know? All I saw was 3 clues. Occam's razor, which wasn't a clue, it was just that the simplest answer is always correct. No beating around the bush. The truth goes A to B. The second one was using green screens. And the third clue was bankers changing the maps in books and schools in the 1900s. That was my clues. And I instantly knew it. I spoke the words out. I'm not spinning. I couldn't believe it. I still don't believe it. It was a miracle, Father, the way you woke me. Changed my life. Well, you've changed my eternity is what you've done. See, anything is possible through God. Anything at all. But through Satan, nothing's possible. Nothing. Because everything he touches turns to shite. Have you ever seen the film Bedazzled, where Brendan Fraser gets 7 wishes with the devil? And he loses the first one by asking for a Big Mac and Coke just to challenge the devil. That's one of them gone. And the devil taints every single wish that Brendan Fraser has. 7 wishes, all ruined by the devil. I want this, I want to be rich, I want to be powerful. I want this girl, I want that girl. Blah, 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 blah. He ruins it all. So what makes these people think that when their life is over here, that Satan's going to make everything right in hell for them? Because Satan's the first liar. The original liar was Satan. He told the first lie on earth. And now, Satan literally tortures us, the ones that are awake, without even touching us. Without even laying a finger on us. We're tortured every day by the truth, knowing that our Heavenly Father exists, that Satan rules this world, and all of our friends and family are condemned. Well, they're not condemned, they're condemning themselves to a history, or should I say an eternity, with Satan, being tricked by the devil. And they hadn't even touched us. Satan hadn't even touched me. He's just mentally tortured me all my life. Maybe that's what Jesus meant by ye shall know the truth and the truth shall set you free. That you will come to recognize the ultimate lie that God is real. It does not exist. He exists. They're like, people are like, yeah, but if they put you in an Iron Maiden and tortured you, you're talking about physical pain. I've got pain, mental pain, spiritual pain, without them even touching me. In fact, sometimes it is physical pain, because sometimes it hurts me so much inside, thinking about my friends and family and how they're not going to recognise the truth. Because it came from me, someone who really loved them. And they ignored me. That's the heartbreaking bit. That's the torturous part, right? that they ignore you. They think you're crazy. Then they call you names. They might even have you locked up like they did me. How's nice of you all, friends? So here I sit, closer to God than I've ever been in my life, but without anybody to talk to him about. You know, in a friend sense, like go and talk to someone about God. Well, I'll tell a lie. I've met somebody on the park dog walker, Alex. He believes in God. I can quite happily talk with God, with Alex. He's one of my new friends. Like I could talk with God about God to you lot, my online friends. But I can't do it with my real friends. They don't want to know. And people are like, what was a little girl asked me? She said, why are you so invested in this? She was only 13, 14. Why are you so invested in this subject? I went, because I want everybody to know the truth. I want everybody to feel as free as I do. Knowing that you can literally stick your fingers up to what other people call the law, because it's not the law, it's legal ramifications. And you can stick your middle finger up to it all day long. If I break the law, that's loss, harm or injury. If I cause loss, harm or injury, I've broken a law. Anything else is a legal recognition. Like when they send you a letter saying, you must come to court. Must actually means may. May you come to court. You don't have to go. It's an invitation. Because if you had done something, if you had broken a law, the police come and get you and they take you to court. If you haven't done anything wrong, the Satan wants to fool you into turning up to court on your own steam. By your own choice. And then your own name puts you in prison. Not jail, puts you in prison. It imprisons you because you are a slave. You can only imprison a slave. You jail a criminal. That's why you got two systems, two names for it. Prison and jail. Prison is where you put a slave. Jail is where you put a criminal. And that's what Satan has done all the way through. He has split words. Jail and prison, same thing. But for two different types of people. But we consider it to be the same thing, but it's not. And this is exactly the same. You consider this to be a man, but it's not. It's a woman. It's a liar. A deceiver. And she spent 90 years down here, 89 years down here. And again, I asked that question, Warren. Was it worth it? For your fake idolism. That's what you got. You got fake idolism, right? All these people that loved and adored you, it wasn't real, because if they knew what you were and what you'd done to them, they wouldn't have watched your TV show. Just like I'm the same now with films and movies. Oh, I can sit and watch some movies, but I don't worship the actors and I don't worship the creators of it anymore. I live in a world where God is the final answer. Romans 4:11. Let God be true and all men be liars. That includes me. I'm a liar, I'm a sinner, I agree. But I never did the things that these people did. And I certainly never took a child without consent and turned them into one of these creations. My taxes may have paid for this without me knowing. And forgive me, Father, if they did. My taxes might have paid for a bullet somewhere that shot someone in a war zone. I don't know. I don't even know if any of these wars are real. All I do know is that Satan wants me to sin without a care in the world because I don't believe in God. That's Satan's greatest trick that he ever pulled on. It's not that he made the world not believe in him. It's that he got you to sin freely without caring. And 40 years of my life was spent on this earth, and even though I didn't care, I was still a nice person in general. I didn't go out my way to hurt people, but I broke commandments. And if you want to bring up eating and working on a Sabbath, well, that comes from a group of chosen people that I do not consider to be chosen. My hero, Jesus, He worked on a Saturday and they persecuted him for it. He cured people on a Saturday because he was 24/7 love. 24/7. No banker or jeweler or any type of money grabbing pissant could rain on Jesus' parade. He told them all, "O ye hypocrites, you Pharaohs and Pharisees," he told them all. Straight up. You see, all this ritualism about not working on a Saturday and all this, that's not God. That's them. Just like when God saw the gold and the gold was good, that's not God. That's them. Jesus said, obey your master if you're a slave. I don't think so. I've got one master. It's God. He's the master of the universe. The whole, if there is a universe, he's the master of this realm. He's the creator of all things and everything in this world. From every smell, scent, colour, every spectrum he designed, whether it be audible, tasteable, seeable, visible, whatever it is, he designed that spectrum. And when he finished the world, it was perfect. Absolutely perfect. And then we came along and we messed it up. But we was encouraged to mess it up. Which is why God sent his one and only begotten Son to die for our sins, so that no other soul could be sacrificed to Satan ever again. Baal, whatever you want to call it. I love God. I love God with all of my heart. I've made a big mess of my life down here, Father. And it was because I didn't have your guidance. I didn't have your wisdom, your knowledge, even your approval back then, did I? But I know I'm trying. And I know I can't get into heaven by my works alone. I agree. I can't. It takes faith. Faith that God did do these things for me. That God is waiting for me when this life is over. When this ether that runs and pumps my veins and keeps me alive, when that finally fizzles out, I'm going to meet him. Only I'm not going to be surprised the way I would have been. I'm not going to be in shock. I know I've messed up and I'm sorry for everything I've ever done, Father, and anything I'm going to do in the future, with or without knowing. You see, that's the thing. I don't go out my way to steal or hurt people. Loss, harm and injury. I innately know it's wrong to do these things. I innately know it's wrong to raise my hand to anybody, let alone a woman or a child. In self-defense, that's totally different. Even Jesus said, if someone slaps you, turn the other cheek. It's just a slap. It's exactly what it is. But if someone's coming to hurt you and your family, self-defense is your answer. It always will be. Why would you put a demon before your family? No chance. Never. Now I know that demons are real. And everybody's got a bit of a demon in them. If you can't admit that, then how can you know the truth? That's what Satan did. Jesus said you'll know good and evil, because Satan was going to put evil into this world, and we was going to know good and evil because of him. And some people are truly evil. And that's what hell was created for those souls that did the most despicable things here in the living, with or without knowing God existed. Because there's no excuse for it, right? Hating people and children. There's no excuse for it whatsoever. Especially when they're innocent and they've done nothing wrong. The sheeple. The sheeple, as we call them. That's the bit that powers me on. Knowing that you're convincing innocent people to do this. These people know what's going to happen at the end of it all. See, they've got the answers to all of this. They already know the answers. God's real. Hell's real. Heaven's waiting for us. So why would they choose to continue to do this to us and push this satanic regime on everybody? The devil knows he loses. So how come these people don't know the devil's going to lose? If the devil can't create anything new and God can, then you've got an answer. It's a despicable world that we all live in. And the sooner that the masses wake up to this charade, it's a panto. We're living with act whores. These are whores of Babylon. The spawn of Satan. Because there's no way I could hate a child, change it without his consent, or tell lies in this world that lead to misery and suffering for natural people. That's what we're talking about, us, the natural people. These people do not, I don't care what you say, that I could not laugh like this. This person is not suffering in their life. Some of them look like they're griefed. They look like they carry grief with them. There's a certain softness that, I don't know. I don't even know. It's like an innate ability that I know that someone's been hurt. And sometimes I see pain in the faces of these people. Not acting, just pain. I don't know what it would be like to lie to everyone, the whole world, all your life, and know you're going to face God. See, I lived my whole life doing this and messing up, and I didn't know I was going to face him. I do now. My children perish through lack of knowledge is quite apt when you realise that those children he's talking about are your brothers and sisters, your friends and family, and they're going to perish. Which is why you're supposed to spread the word, the truth, the gospel, that God does exist and he does love you, and that no matter what this world can put on you, it's a glimpse of how long eternity is. 75 years with this shite is it's a grain of sand compared to the beach that goes on forever as your eternity with God. This was just a grain of sand, this bit. And maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's a test that when you do get eternity with God, that you'll never, ever, 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 ever make the same mistake again. In heaven. Woe betide anyone who does, because you're going to get sent back down, aren't you? Imagine that. You qualify, you get back to heaven, and you screw it up again by telling a lie or stealing a penny sweet or whatever it is. It goes back to that age-old question, and I love it. They hate this picture. You hate this picture, don't you, you Freemasonic pricks? Do you think in heaven that you have to pay God rent? Because I know God said, go forth and multiply. Everything in this world was free. The food, the water, the air, everything. You don't need nothing and no one. And Satan took that away from us. He made us dependent on corrupt governments and corrupt royal families to rule over us. And the people never question it. They idolise these fake royals that walk like women and walk like men. That one's got a penis in that picture. This is where the book stops. When you realise that God made the world and everything in it for free. And yet, these Freemasons, these liars, these synagogue of Satan, whatever you want to call them, the Illuminati, the elites, who gives a crap? They're all Satanists. They're all Luciferians, Jesuits, Shriners. It's all the same family, just given a different name. Like God. to all of us is God. No matter what religion you're in, is God. Full stop. But then they wanted to split him, call him Yeshua, Yahweh, instead of Jesus and God. In the Quran, they call him Allah. In Indian and Vedic, they call it Krishna, Brahma, and Vishnu. At the end of the day, there's a creator. And he created this whole world for us. He stood this world as a test. That you will qualify with a clean soul to go to heaven. No matter what Satan did. You understand? That's what God did in the end of the day. That's what God did for you. No matter what Satan lied to you and what he made you do in this world, in the living, God will forgive you because he sent his one and only begotten son to die for your stupidity. I can admit first I was stupid. I thought I was descended from a monkey. I thought the water on this world bent and stuck to a spinning ball. Because of gravity. Lie after lie after lie after lie after lie after lie after lie, and I'm sick of it. I'm sick of all of it. I really am. So I'll tell you again, it is mental torture knowing the truth, knowing that God exists, knowing that these royal families that rule over us are all against us. They don't want anything good to come for the natural people in this world. You can never be a film star. You can never be a king. You can never be a politician. You're never going to be a footballer. You will amount to nothing in this world because you look and you act more like God than they do. Most of us don't even look or act like God or Christ in any shape or form. And when I realised that was me, I changed. I was the one that he picked up on the road. The lost Samaritan, whatever you want to call me. He picked me up. He dusted me down. And he said, it's not meant to be this way, Peter. Go and tell them all. Nothing else in this world changes you like knowing God's real. Nothing. It means everything you've lost in this world, people you love, children you've lost, you're going to see them all again. You're going to spend heaven and eternity with them. And you'll know not to mess it up because you spent 75 Christmases down here, at least that, messing it up. I spent 40 messing it up. 40 years messing it up. And then I had that moment of clarity. That moment with God. And I'm telling you now, it's startling. It's not just startling. It's... I can't even think of a word that explains it. 1,000 words wouldn't explain it. That realization that God exists and all things are created in and through him. That includes you. Oh, God's mercy is great, Anna Sousa, it really is. I'll ask many people say, if God exists, why does he allow all this to keep happening? Because he's merciful. People keep going back to heaven every day and saying, I didn't know the world was flat. I didn't know you existed, Father. I messed my whole life up. Please send me back, Father. Let me have another go, and I'm sure he does. Because he's a loving, merciful Father. But he's going to run out of patience. The clock is ticking. Jesus said he didn't know when the time come. Only the Father knows when the time comes. They've been telling us for years we're 1 minute to midnight. Aren't they? That's what they say. It's what these people say. We're 1 minute to midnight, to the end of the world. I'll tell you what, I'm not part of this world. I don't want to be part of this world. The Bible says that we get a new heaven and a new earth. Well, it can't come quick enough. It really can't. Warren Mitchell. How long was that? I was ranting. I'm sorry. Supposed to be doing investigations. I'm sorry. Warren Mitchell. I'm sorry. Paste. Gandhi. Get lost. I want Warren Mitchell. Oh, this mouse. It's going to make me cry. You are going to make me cry, keyboard and mouse. Yep, paste. Done. Warren Mitchell searching. See if we've got one. I'm sorry if I put you down with that rant, but made you feel down. Not put you down, but made you feel down with the rant. But I had to get it off my chest. Sorry. Remember, the awesome fact is that you know God exists. No matter what these people have done or are doing to others, you know what they don't. You know something so open but so secret. God exists. They told you he exists, but no one believes it. Can't believe in him. It's beyond your not your imagination, your intellect. I don't want to say you're thick, but you're thick. This is the only way I can put it. Don't get me wrong, I can still be thick. I'm just a man. I'm just the son of man, that's all I am. I was born natural, out of a woman's womb, my mother. Who I love dearly, by the way, Mum. And I might not have told you this in the living enough, and same for my dad. But I wouldn't have been here without you two. And both of you, even though my mum knew God was real, well, she had faith. I say she knew God was real, but she didn't know God was real. She had faith in God. Whereas when I met God, I knew he was real. And I went to tell my mum, God's real. And she's going, yeah, I know he is. No, you don't understand, Mum. You've got faith in God being real. I know he's real. I know he exists. I don't need the Pope. I don't need the Vatican. I don't need a book, a Bible, a pastor. I don't need any of it, Mother. I can see him. And she thought I was crazy. A woman of faith in Christ. And she thought I was crazy at the end of her life. She thought I was crazy. He's saying the earth's flat, Bob. Yeah, but God exists. World's flat and God exists. When, she forced me to church every Saturday and Sunday for from the age of 4 to the age of 10 or 11. I was forced into church. Never had faith for the love of God or anything in me. I was taught all these things about him, but I had no faith. They didn't believe in him or nothing. And then 40 years on, I'm sat watching a video that doesn't mention anything about anything. And I come to the conclusion that God's real all by myself. It still wells me up inside. It really does. Can you hear it in my voice? It fills me with passion that he did it to me. And I'm glad. I am truly glad. I won't want to go back to my old life. I won't want to be ignorant like all my friends and family. I've never had so much love inside of me or filled inside of me. Placed there by him. Now, I know we've all messed up, Linda, but I want to help people stop. That's all. I don't want them to idolise these fake people anymore. Look at these three fellas. As if I can't get a zoom in on that. Right, there's one. Look at that blockhead. Look at the big male cheekbones. Look at the deep set eyes. Look at the diesel for a jawline. Joanna Lumley. Female model. Blah, 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 blah. What do you want? Wee wee. Come on then. Move. Move. Slap me off. Bloody fireworks. That's what's got to go. You can hear fireworks. fireworks. You'd think they'd scare him, wouldn't you? But he doesn't. He likes them. He likes fireworks. I think it's because he's a gun dog. I think that's what it is. Like the bangs don't bother him. I've lost my train of thought now. Marlo interrupted me. This is a man. And it paraded around as a woman all its life. Had males lusting after it. Look at her neck on that tree trunk neck there. It had men lusting after it. This one, where are we? Had women lusting after it. We've all subliminally been made and attracted to our own gender. Oh, yellow bar. YouTube's not receiving enough data. What's up, YouTube? Is it Satan? Are you listening? I say in person, fuck you. Excuse my language, but I just can't be asked. At the end of the day, I love God. You can't take it away from me. You're never going to remove Jesus from me. There's nothing in this world that gave me more, what's the word? Comfort than the words of Jesus Christ when I heard him for the first time and how he spoke and how he loved us. And people argue, oh, Jesus is God in the flesh. Jesus is not the Son of God, he's God in the flesh. Whatever Jesus is, he made a big impact on the world. I'm not going to debate with you about him being the Son of God, God himself. I'm not. But the Bible quite clearly states Jesus didn't know when the end of the world come, only the Father knew that. If he actually said these things, you know, this is the other thing. I only have to start contemplating, and I want to be critical of everything I do, because I know the truth. I know that God exists. I know that the devil rules this world and is perverted it, is inverted it, is perverted it. They're all perverts. They do perverse things to children, and it saddens me greatly that it happens. It saddens me even more that my friends and family don't care. So if you won't do it for the little people in this world, children, I'm not talking about dwarfs and midgets, I'm talking about the little people, the children in this world, then I will. And if God's mad at me for standing up for the children, I don't think he will be, then I'll take it on the chin, won't I? But I'll tell you this much, I won't go down with my mouth sealed. I won't bend my knee to Satan or any of these fake idols ever again. There's only one thing in this world that could ever drop me to my knees, and it's God. They say that every knee will bow. I'll do it automatically. I won't be forced to do it. All of these feckers, they'll be forced to go down. God will force them to go down on their knees. Imagine that, your own body just bending to kneel before God. You don't want to, but it does it anyway. Imagine that. That's the power of God. That's the glory of God. That even in your disrespect for him, he still allows you mercy. He could just wipe you straight out for not bending knee, but he forces you to do it. I can't wait for that moment. I really can't. I can't wait for God to come and clean up this world finally and destroy Satan once and for all. I've said it many times before, I don't know how these people can sleep at night. I can't sleep at night. I don't know how these people do. And they know the truth more than I do. They knew the world was flat long before I did. They knew God existed long before I did. They also know all the other terrible things that are going on in this world, and we don't. Warren Mitchell's a woman. Final answer. I'm still ranting. I am so sorry. Back to this interview. I don't even investigation. I don't even know how long I've been ranting with this one. I'm going to find out in a minute when I look. Warren Mitchell, there were no gates. I should have seen one by now. Here's no pictures. I'm lagging again. I still don't see no Warren Mitchell gate. Do you know what? I don't think I've got him. Let's have a look in the back file. I don't have him. There's no gates for Warren Mitchell. There's one for you, Shawnee, if you're listening. Warren Mitchell, 2 first names. Go and find me his gates from a TV show somewhere. You know my answer, Sean. I just can't be out. I know that's a woman. I don't need the gate. Because I know it's all of them. I know that if you want to be on television, you have to have an inverted body. You have to have an inverted way of thinking. You have to do everything against the will of God. Instead of doing God's will be done, you do Satan's work. Satan gets you to do it without you even knowing. Sinning. And these people encourage it. I don't think Warren's got any gates. I've got no Warren Mitchell. So I'll put Street in. I'll give it another chance. And Airport. We'll give him the full crop. Back we come. There are no gates for Warren Mitchell, unfortunately. There's hardly any pictures. He looks like Hitler there. It's that long lip that women have, the big moustache. We're done. There's no gates for Warren Mitchell. There's no what I can do. But it is a girl, nonetheless. How long was that? How long was Warren Mitchell's investigation? Oh gosh, I'm sorry. Let's have a look. Gandhi. Oh, it's not that bad, I don't think. 46 minutes. 46 minutes. To anybody watching this Warren Mitchell investigation, I'm sorry. For the future people that are going to look up this name. I'm sorry, it lasted 46 minutes. It wasn't meant to. Warren Mitchell. And we're done. Just like that. Create. Boom, shakalaka. We're looking at, let's do another one. Mother Teresa been done. What's the one? Brittany Griner. Yeah, we can do it. It's the basketball player, right? Is it the one that got locked in Russia for having a joint? Yeah, I remember the story now. Locked away in Russia, the icy cold, barren wastelands, getting caught with a joint. Was it a joint? I can't remember. Was it cocaine? I don't know what he got caught with. I mean, if that double-pronged Adam's apple, right? If that isn't a double-pronged Adam's apple, I don't know what is. Very square shoulders, look. They're not sloping, look. Look how they jut out here. The arms bolt on to the man's neck. Whereas the woman's, that'd just be one full smooth curve, right? That's what I showed you earlier on. So let me let Marley back in. Come on. You want a biscuit? A biscuit? A biscuit? Yes. Yes. We put a chicken one in for you, Marley. Chicken. cold in that kitchen. It's cold. I've got the tube heater on. Everything's lovely and warm in this room. It's the first time all year I've turned it on. What is it? 25th of October. That's not bad. I've turned it on. Now that'll be on till April. Next 5 months. 5 months. For those of you that are sat there. Six-foot tube heater. This is what they are. They use them in greenhouses and boats and all over places like that. I've seen them in big warehouses anyway. I don't care what you say. That's a small one. That's a fat one. That is a fat one. That's fatter than mine. I've got one of these ones. Like that, 6 footer. No, that's not 6 foot. That is. There's a 6 foot one. I've got one of them. 6 foot tube heater. Running cost. Bink. 28 pence a day if left on constantly. 28 pence a day. I think it's a bit more than that now because I put the electricity up, but I'm not sure. But there you go. A 6 foot, 270 watt. Oh, it's a 270 watt. I've got a 360 watts. Mine's a little bit more than that. But there you go. It costs about, I think it's about 26 quid a month. But there you go. Right, Dink, let's have a look. How about Margaret Thatcher covered under English Prime Ministers? Brittany Grinner, pine tree neck, double pronged Adam's apple, large teeth, male dental arch. She got small ears for a bloke. Mind you, so does my brother. Far apart eyes, a short sloping forehead look. Long male appendages. Yeah, well, she's a dude. What can I say? She's a dude. She's a devil worshipping dude. Look. What's the odds, eh? What are the chances that all these stars hold up these symbols, these signs, so they recognise each other? Not just so they recognise each other, but they're hailing their master, Satan. Brittany Grinner, I don't know if he's got gates. That's a lot. That's not Brittany Grinner. Oh, that's Brittany Grinner. Is he a lesbian? He's a lesbian. Is he really? I'm a lesbian too. I like women. Oh, that's not a woman, is it, Brittany? And neither are you. Brittany Grinner with his mail order bride. The pair of them. Both a pair of dudes. Let's go out. That's when he got arrested, right? Is that Russia with the handcuffs on? It is. I can't remember what he got arrested for. I'm sure it was a joint. Male. I see a male. Does anyone else see a male? Straight legs, knees together. Bearing in mind this is meant to be a female basketball player. For those of you that don't know what this is and have just tuned in and you can see a man, it's because you are looking at a man. Right there. That dude right there with the big shoulders. Doing the dirty baffo. Look, this one hailing Satan. Is that in that Public Enemy #1? I can't remember his name. He wears a big watch round his neck. Yeah, who cares? Doing a dirty baffo, look.
doing the dirty baffo. Brittany Grinner's got no gates. Oh, there's one. Well, there was two actually. The one we saw with the wife, and then I've just seen another one just here. Where's that gone? Oh, it was clear as day as well. There it is. Man, space between his feet, look. Man, again, straight legs, needs to have a space between his feet. Double devil horns. Brittany Grinner is a man, final answer. Did I put you in the back file? I don't think I did. I'm an idiot. Grinner. G-R-I-N-E-R. Search. Once it searches for Brittany, we'll cut this one out. Brittany Grinner. Perfect. Brittany Grinner. Brittany Grinner. Create. Lovely. Let's come back to class. Do 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 do. Mother Teresa, I've done that one yet. Na 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 na. Do 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 do. Neymar, the footballer. Have I not done that? I haven't done Neymar, I don't think. And you know what? I might have done Neymar. Let's have a look. Mind you, it's not showing me my searches anymore. Not telling me if I've done it or not. I think we have done Neymar. I remember seeing a picture of him with his girlfriend on plane. It's not coming up though. Oh, this is a bummer if they're going to do this to me, where I can't see what I've made. Go on then, let's do Neymar. Just got a feeling I've done it. Alright, let's go back up here. Neymar. Oh, let me cut out Brittany Grinner. Oh no, I did cut out Brittany Grinner. Oh, we got one for the back file. That's the other question. I mean, for the Twitter. Bink. Tweet. Open. Grinner. Oh, we do have one. Brittany Grinner. Two of those gates are there as well. Brittany Grinner. Biological man proven by the way he walks. If not, his lion smile, his rectangular far apart eyes, and his short sloping forehead should tell you the difference. Right, let's come back to class. Back up there. Yeah, I think we've done Castro in Dictators. Hitler, we did them all in the Dictator video. Brittany Grinner, done. Let's come back to class. Neymar, footballer. Images. Never trust a man whose eyes are too close together. Look at that small triangle. High set ears. Flat forehead look. Widest in the hairline, of course. Not in the cheekbones. And she's got a Getty seal on her face, look. Right there. Getty seal. There's a mince. That's a lovely mince from Neymar. Look at that. Arms akimbo. What do we mean by arms akimbo? We mean the upper section, elbow to shoulder, this section. It's not this section. It's this upper bit that hangs akimbo. These can drop down from there, but what you're going to notice is that elbow bit outwards every time. She's in full mince. Foot at 4 o'clock, foot at 8 o'clock. You can see it, look. Beautiful full mince. Neymar, one of the world's most famous footballers. I don't really follow. I never followed football. I think it's a puffy game. I really do. They call it the beautiful game. It is not the beautiful game. It is not the beautiful game at all.
Has everybody forgotten how to do this? Where are we? Shut. Pause. Pause. There we go. Where's that chat? Why is that lagging? There you go. Apparently there's only one person that can do this tonight. Still awake. Everybody else, look, has forgotten how to put my name in for some reason. Still awake, look. Everybody else. I don't see your requests when they're like this, look. I don't see them. But even if, look, there's requests in there and I don't see them. Again, I'll show you one more time. In chat, you put the @ and then G2. You don't have to put G2, and then my name appears, look. And then you click on my name, like that. Oh, that worked, look. Richard Nixon in orange. And then I say, hi. It comes up in orange on my screen. I don't see that. Look. Anne, don't see it. Tammy Jones, I don't see it, Tammy. If you don't do it right, I don't see it. I'm not ignoring you. I don't see it. I'm looking for this. Big orange. How about Fidel Castro? It's a question to me. Sometimes I'll catch the G2G as I'm going down. But there's so many of you that doing this to each other. It says at Anna Souza. At. Look, Tim. Loads of you. Sorry. I'm not ignoring you. I'm just showing you that I don't see your requests. Right. YouTube. Yellow again. Not receiving enough data. Lies. Lagging, mate. Oh, you're properly lagging me here. Oh, on a phone. On a phone, yeah. On a phone, I don't know if it does that. It does on a PC, yeah. I'm talking about PCs, not phones. Phones might not do it. I can't see any more gates. Let's get Neymar walking. That's a nice flamingo right there. When it stops lagging me, I'm still lagging, folks. Game over. Would you not say? Reverse flamingo. Neymar, back file. Neymar. Searching. From flamingo again. Full mints. Full mints from the rear. Full mints from the rear. Full mints. Arms akimbo. Is that Neymar there? Look at the state of those feet. Just like that. You can see it. Game over. Neymar's a woman. I can't help you if you can't tell that's a woman. Just by the way she walks. We can. Even if you can't, we can. Neymar, game over. Next. Twitty. Neymar. Do you know what? I'm sure I've done Neymar. I really am, because I've just put this picture up and I remember doing it not long back. So annoying. There he is. Neymar. That's the picture I'm looking for. That meme right there. Gotcha. Neymar. Create. Until I get all the big famous names done, I can't go doing people like June Lockhart, David Corenswet. I don't know who that is. I want Jerry Falwell. Don't know who that is. I want famous people like Neymar, like Tom Hanks. I want famous people for, like, I can't explain this. I can't express this enough to you. This section of my channel. Oh, it's not even opening me. Look at this lag. I bet you can't even hear me, can you? I don't know how to explain this to you enough times.
I'm only doing famous people in this section.
The phone now.
There's some videos that shouldn't even be in this section already. But when you come to my channel, oh my, look at this lag. This section of videos, when it opens them, is going to be famous people. You understand? I want names that people know. The royal family of Morocco, Gandhi, Warren Mitchell, Brittany Griner, Amy Schumer, Billy Joel. Look at this lagging. It's absolutely lagging. I want the big names first. Look, Kerry Rowland, Anne Ramsey, 43 views. They don't go up either. After you lot have watched them, they don't go up any. It's like you get a set amount of views and then YouTube block the view count. Like some of my videos that have 15,000 views, I put your money on it, they've had hundreds of thousands of views, but they only show 15. Let's come back. Neymar, it's lagging. I know it's lagging. I'm cut off again. They've cut me off. Now it's back. Neymar. And I'm lagging again. It's lagging me again. And I've got 1 gigabyte internet. I can't even cut this out. I can't even cut this video out. Won't even let me. I am truly lagging. My screen's black, won't even come back to normal. Totally lagging, folks. There's nothing I can do at the minute. It's got a black screen with a circle spinning round on it. Not even working. My internet's not even working apparently. Let's try. Let's just see if it'll search Neymar again. No. No. Tossers. Well, I don't know if you can hear me at home, but I think I'll call that a night. It's 10:30 anyway. It's just a shame. I can't even swap screens. Oh, there it is. Is it coming back? No, that's taking forever. Come on, live streaming. It's not even showing me the live stream page. Connect to go live. Has it stopped? I'm alive. I don't even know if I'm live, guys. My screen's back, but it says copy and paste the stream. I can't even change screen, folks. I've got a yellow thing across from YouTube saying we're not receiving enough data. It's just going mental. I can't even get a screen up. Right, if you can hear me, I'm going to go. I've done till 10:30 anyway. Oh look, it comes back right now. As I say I'm going to go, it comes back. Right, I am going to go anyway because it's 10:30. How long have I been going? 2.5 hours, that'll do. I've had fun. I hope I made you laugh and smile. If I didn't, I'll try again tomorrow. Just remember, God loves you. He wants you to know that you were born into an inside out, upside down, back to front, tipsy, topsy, turvy world. Thank you very, very, very much for watching, school checkers and forensic students from around the world. Just remember, God loves you. He truly does.